Welcome back. Just I'm teaching you the literature, and just we are going through the topic, the magic bonbon, and just up to now, I have gone through the 4 pages, and just I'm going to start the fifth one. And before starting the fifth one, just I want to tell you about the fourth one, a little bit, the previous one. And just Bessie started playing the piano, and she was playing so nice that she couldn't believe in herself. She was surprised because of the music which was being created by her. With so much difficulty and pain, she just learned two tones, but now she was continuously playing the piano without being tired. Her parents were listening the music, and they became very happy. And just I'm going to start the page 5, and just page 5, and the book of page of the book is 10. Don't interrupt her, John. And she came when her father told uh, Great Caesar. She, by keeping her hand on lips, she told, don't interrupt her, let her play the piano. Our child seems to be in a trance. Did you ever hear such superb music? And her mother was telling her father that her child was in trance, and she was in the mausoleum, simply in the meditation. She was in the meditation of the playing the piano, and it was really she was producing very great music. They were talking to each other. Why she is an infant prodigy, grasped the astounded father, and they started talking about she was like a gifted child, because the child being the age of 12 years old, and she started playing such a great tone and so smoothly and nicely without any difficulty. She was playing over there being untired. So they started talking that it was she was like a gifted child. As they stood listening, the senator arrived, having been invited to dine with them that evening. And when they were talking to each other at the same time, the senator, and I told you previously to go through the meaning, and here senator means simply member of the American Senate, the person who is the member of the American Senate. No? And just the senator came there for the invitation. Bessie Bostwick's father invited her at evening. No? And before he had taken off his coat, the old professor, a man of great learning and scholarly attainments, joined the party. And not only the senator, but also the professor, who was a L professor. L means L, here is the name of the university. And he was the L professor. And he came there to join the party. It means that the both people, yeah, both men were invited for the evening dinner. Bessie played on, and the four elders stood in a silent and amazed group, listening to music and waiting for the sound of the dinner gong. And at the same and at the that time too, she was Bessie Bostic was playing the piano so smoothly without being tired. And the four people, her parents and the senator and the professor, the four people were listening the music, and they were waiting for the sound of the dinner gong. Means when the dinner would be prepared, there would be a notice, and they took the dinner. At Bostwick, who was hungry, picked up the bonbon dish. Yeah. I told you, it is very humorous story, and just you are going to laugh. Yeah, it begins from here. Neither Bessie Bostwick knew about the magic of the bonbon, and she was simply playing the piano from the long time. And now these people are going to take, and look what will happen. And Mr. Bostwick, who was hungry, picked up the bonbon dish that lay on the table beside him. And just Bessie Bostwick was feeling hungry because they were waiting for the sound of the gong, yeah, the sound of the dinner of the gong. So they were the feeling hungry, and the Bessie Bostwick took the one dish, no, of the bonbon, and ate the pink confession. And as we know, the pink is for the singing, no, and so he took the pink. The professor was watching him, so Mr. Bostwick courteously held the dish towards him, and just simply you are taking anything, and just your friend is over there, and there are sufficient thing, then as you know, just you have to pass it. As the same thing happened over here, and the Mr. Bostwick passed it to the professor, and professor ate the lemon yellow, and as we know, yellow is to the kick anything 6 feet high, yeah, above 6 feet high, and he took that, and the senator reached out his hand and took the lavender piece, and senator took the lavender piece, and as we know, lavender is known for the dancing. He did not eat. Mr. Bostwick ate, professor ate the bonbon, but he didn't eat, means senator didn't eat. However, thinking that it might spoil his dinner, and put it in his vest pocket. And he thought that if I would take it, simply the taste of the food, yeah, it will simply spoil the taste of the food. Yeah, she couldn't like eating before the dinner. He couldn't like it before the dinner, no, and put it in his vest pocket, no, and he kept the bonbon in his vest pocket. Mrs. Bostwick, still intently listening to her daughter, and without thinking, took the remaining piece, which was the white one, and slowly devoured it. And also, she was listening the music. Mrs. Bostwick was very much curious and very much happy by listening the music, because she was her daughter, Bessie Bostwick, and who was playing the piano very nicely over there, and she hadn't expected that her daughter could play piano so smoothly and nicely, but at the same time she was playing, so she was very happy by listening the music, and at that time she took one bonbon too, and that was white one, and as we know, white is for the great speech, no, all the persons except the senator took the bonbon. The dish was now empty, and Claribel Short's precious bonbons had passed from her possession for you. And the bonbon, and the bonbon, precious bonbon or very important bonbon, which was taken by the Claribel Shorts. Claribel Shorts paid for the bonbon, but now she couldn't get it because all the bonbons were taken by the people. And suddenly Mr. Bostwick, who was a big man, began to sing a shrill, tremolo, soprano voice. It was not the same song Bessie was playing, and the discord was so shocking that the professor smiled. And as we know, her father, Mr. Bostwick, took the bonbon, and he had taken the pink one, and it was for the singing, and by taking it, she also desired to sing a song. Yeah, as you know, the bonbon compelled him to sing the song, and he started singing the song over here. But at the first time, she started singing, so it was not a melody, but nice, and by because of that, the professor smiled, because it was a beginning, and the effect of the bonbon was not over there, and little bit it was coming over there, coming, and as you know, when the effect of the bonbon could come, then he started singing the song so smoothly and so nicely. The senator put his hands to his ears, and Mrs. Bostwick cried in a horrified voice, "William!" And the senator just kept like this. He did like this to not listen the voice, and at the same time her wife, Mrs. Bostwick, cried in the horrified voice because there were guests in the house and he was singing song. No, she told William. Her husband continued to sing as if endeavoring to emulate the famous Christine Nielsen and paid no attention whatever his wife or his guests. And she started singing. Oh, sorry, he started singing without listening anyone, and he was singing the song of the Christine Nielsen, and he was not caring of anyone because, as we know, because of the effect of the bonbon, it had been over the year, and without taking care of his wife, neither the guests, he was singing the song. Fortunately, the dinner gong now sounded, and at the same time, the dinner gong sounded means they got the notice of the dinner, and Mrs. Bostwick dragged Bessie from the piano and ushered her guest into the dining room, and Mrs. Bessie uh, brought or took her daughter over here, or took her daughter to to made her meet with all the guests. Mr. Bostwick followed singing the last rose of summer, although his father was singing the song there, and if it had been an encore diamond by 1,000 delighted hearers, and he was just singing so loudly that anybody could simply listen, and he was singing so nicely that thousands people can simply demand to hear the song and can be happy by listening the song. The poor woman was in despair at witnessing her husband's undignified actions and wondered what she might to do to control him. And she was in despair, and she was simply uh, worried about her husband because he was singing the song, and guests were surprised because there were guests in the house, and as we know it was not a good hospitality which he was presenting over there. But what to do, she was unable to control over her husband, and she was thinking to control on her husband, and so she was disappointed by his action. The professor seemed more grave than usual, and the professor was also the effect of the bonbon was coming on the professor, and the senator's face wore an offended expression, and Bessie kept moving her finger as if she still wanted to play the piano. And just the professor was offended. He was also not liking, yeah, not feeling good there. He was also wanted to, kick anything high because he took the bonbon, and the expressions of the senator was not good because he had kept the bonbon in his vest pocket, and there was no effect, and because of the hospitality, yeah, because of the being guest, he was feeling awkward because of the behavior of Mr. Bostwick. And her daughter Bessie was just doing her hands like that as if she was playing the piano in the air. Just I have completed the topic page, oh sorry, page number 11 too, and just I am going to start the next page. And before it I want to tell you one thing again. Just up to now, when you go through, just you have to go through 2 or 3 things to understand whatever I have taught you. How did the Claribel shots got the bonbon? Second one, the quality of the bonbon. Third one, how Bessie Bostwick get it. And fourth one, the activities done by the people after taking the bonbons. That much. At last, I want to tell you one thing: be safe and try to save your family members. And it is very tough time for us, so try to be all the time in your house.